A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. I am Andrew Blackman. Apologize for some of those technical difficulties. We're trying to speak to you out there, but we got it now. Each of today's games will offer Play-Shill, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in game number 1. It's a pick 8 wager, $5,000 guarantee. We have the high-paying High 5. It's a pick 5 wager, $2,000 guaranteed each and every performance. To play the High 5, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. Do so, and do so correctly. And again, have the only ticket that does so. That is how you will cash in that $2,000 guaranteed each and every performance. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. However, for those of you that do enjoy gambling, we do have a couple scratches. Number 18, CRB. Number 24, Cool Fitness have been scratched in all of their scheduled appearances for today. So this will be a complete rundown of that scratch as it affects this afternoon's performance. Beginning in game 1, see a couple scratches here in this first game. CRB post 1. Take him out, replace him with Tennessee. Game 1, post 1, scratch CRB, replace him with Tennessee. Game 1, post 5, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ben. Moving on to game number 2, post 7. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Iriondo. Game 2, post 7, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Iriondo. Moving on to game 3, the start of the High 5, post 1. Scratch CRB, play CRB with Nicholas. Game 3, post 1, CRB out, Nicholas goes in. Game 4 is scratch free. Moving on to game number 5, post 3, scratch Cool Fitness in the front court, replace him with Flores, the 3 team in game number 5. Flores substituting for Cool Fitness and Manu in the backcourt. Game 6, scratch free. Game 7, final scratch. Post 8, scratch CRB, replace CRB with Bueno. Game 7, post 8, scratch CRB, and replace CRB with Bueno. That has been a complete rundown of the scratches of CRB and Cool Fitness as they affect this afternoon's performance in its entirety. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post time, then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1. Coming your way in just under 5 minutes. Good luck. And we're going to pull up YouTube here. Some live chat for today. Get that. Ooh, this is Monday. Let's get to Tuesday. Here we are. Comments are turned off. Wow. Sorry about that, folks. I got to fix that on my phone here. Well, we got a video here to toss it to. So we play before the first game of all of our performances. We'll explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here 3 minutes from the start of game number 1. Again, we do have a couple scratches here in that first game. Post 1, scratch CRB, replace CRB with Tennessee. And post 5, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ben. Got the chat up here on YouTube on the computer browser. It's JBTV, Steve M, Mo Crank, Steve Smart. Welcome in. And just Pelota here on this Tuesday. Last night we had the playoff between the Chargers and Renegades in our Battle Court season semifinals. Chargers advancing to the championship against the Wall Warriors. That'll be played this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can come on down, watch it live here at the Magic City Fronton. If not, watch highlight.com, ESPN3. You can enjoy the highlight action. Spring 23 Championship, just a few days from today. This upcoming Friday, May 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin game number 1. Spectacular 7 singles match going up to 7 points with points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving right of post 1, Tennessee receiving the blue of post 2, Juice. There's a serve by Tennessee. We begin with an ace. Post 1, Tennessee on the board first. That brings to the court the white of post 3, El Barba. Here's Tennessee on the forehand at the 9 line. Back to the inside, El Barba. Hard backhand. That did catch a piece of the overhead screen. That is out of play. Point 1. 2 points for the 1 post. That'll bring to the court green of post 4, Jed. Runner by Jed, and that's on the wall. Tennessee couldn't get there front ways. He digs out the rebote. That just caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 4. Here's post 5. Ben. Here's Ben, powerful backhand opening up. Rebote, rebound off the back wall, saved by Jen, powerfully thrown to the outside. Ben out to the 5 line, Rebote back inside. Jen running with it, could not get there, point 5. 5 on the board with the point. Here's post 6, Iriando. Low runner just above the pad. Nice scoop there by Ben at the 11 line. Iriando, missed ball, point 5. 2 points for Ben. Black shirt to post 5. Here's post 7, Flores. Backhand by Flores to the inside. Ben looking for the rebote, lays it up at the 8 line. Big bouncer, Flores backs up, stops it on the left side. Backhand high and hard, a little too high. That kicked up into the overhead screen. That is out of play. In to receive, rounding out the first round of play, the purple shirt of post 8. Here's Anderluck. Benton takes that in the air. Powerful backhand follows. Anderluck. Forehand Rebote back to the inside. Here's Ben on the bounce. Scoops it up at the 11. Powerful return. Not going to get past Anderluck. Takes it in on the left side. Big backhand again. Lobbed up overhead. Ben lays up the Rebote. Here's Anderluck charging down the inside. Faked the outside placement. Inside placement scores. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game, returning first. Post 2, Juice. Point 8. Back to receive, post 3, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Anderluck up the middle, looking for that Rebote. Turns it back to the inside, kicking off the side wall where it is tipped. Straight points here for Anderluck. He's got a possible game point. And to stop him, post 1, Tennessee. Tennessee on the bounce, picks it up on the forehand, back to the inside. Nice scoop by Anderluck. Backhand inside again, passing Tennessee. Rebote, left side, back up the middle. That opens up to the outside. Anderluck, powerful forehand, blasted, 3-wall play. Tennessee digs it out, but that comes up short. Point and a perfect game. Purple of post 8, Anderluck. No playoff here. 5 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order of finish for game number 1, 8-5-1. We'll get the official results in just a moment. Results from game number 1 are now official. Coming in first, post 8, Anderluck, he had a perfect game. Taking second, post 5, Ben, he substituted for Cool Fitness. Coming in third, post 1, Tennessee, he substituted for CRB. The Quinella 5-8, $19. The trifecta 8-5-1, $154.40. $2 on the 8 to win will get you back $860. Up next, game number 2, Spectacular 7 scoring. This matchup to 7 points with points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Look out, we do have one scratch here in our second game. Cool Fitness. Scratched, Iriondo. Substitute here in our second game goes in post 7. Game 2, post 7, scratch. Cool Fitness, replace him with Iriondo. Scratch is noted up on your screen right now. Game 2 also begins the early pick 3. Post time for our second game of the early pick 3. Get about that scratch there. Iriondo in for Cool Fitness. That will begin just about 6 minutes. Good luck. And with a couple minutes to go until we begin our second game, for any new Highlight fans who may be joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that will explain in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
folks, 2 minutes to go here until we begin our second game. We do have that one scratch here, post 7. Cool Fitness out. Iriando goes in that 7 post. Discussing some battle court stuff back here with Scott. In the meantime, talked about that playoff last night. Steve Smart, Zuleika was on fire in the first game. I'll tell you what, he's been a big reason why the Chargers made their push up the standings late. Iriando as well. They make up that third-ranked doubles team that pulled off the upset. That set the tone for the day for the Chargers. And I think when that first result went that way, it's going to be tough for the Renegades to come back and win 3 of those next 4 matches. The Chargers ended the mystery pretty early on. They won the first 3 matches. They swept the inaugural playoff day here in our battle court season. And they are moving on to the championship this Friday against the Wall Warriors. With that, we're ready to begin game number 2. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving in red at post 1, we have Jedden. Receiving the blue at post 2, Ben. There's a serve. We begin. Arabote into the pad. Pad is bad. Ben, post 2. It's the first point. It'll receive white at post 3. Juice. Juice takes in the serve at the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Here's Ben. Forehand Bote laid up. Ben going to keep it on the left side to the Costado. Shoots a 2-wall. Juice lines himself up. Had it for a moment. Just lost it there on the outside. Second point for Ben. The blue post 2. Here is post 4. In to receive. El Barba. In and out of the cesta it goes. Point 4. El Barba with his first point. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Flores. El Barba, Rabote missed. Point 5. 5 on the board with a point. Here's post 6. Kubala. Backhand. Flores on the inside. Rabote played at the 8 line. That stays on the wall. Kubala's there. Rabote, left side, just above the pad. Kubala steps up. Takes it on the bounce. Shoots the Costado up the middle. Scooped up by Flores. Rabote 2-wall is too high. And caught the overhead screen. Just out of play. Point 5. Here's post 7, substituting for Cool Fitness. We have Iriondo. Catch there by Iriondo, pulls the serve off at the 12 line. The 2-wall by Flores scores. .5. In a receive, rounding out the first round of play, purple at post 8, Tennessee. Tennessee up the wall, takes in the serve, backhand at the 11 line, blasted wall to wall. Forehand to Bote, dropped over the top. Tennessee runs under it, out. And Tennessee is officially scared Arta, my oh my. That ball is out, .5. Arta's okay. In a receive, here's Jed. All points now worth 2 through the end of the game. Forehand back up the middle. Jed runs under it, takes it in the air. Forehand, low and hard. Scoop attempt missed. .1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Juice. Juice got up to that serve. Powerful forehand to pass. Jen, his rebote, that just does clear. Juice lining up for the rebote on the outside, puts it back up the middle. Here's Jedden charging down the inside. Forehand, powerfully thrown. Juice again, has to dig another one out. He does. That opens up as a 2-wall. There's Jedden on the outside. Forehand low and hard. Scoop attempt missed. Well played point, .1. One with 4 points. Returning, here's post 2, Ben. His 2 points. In and out of the basket, that one goes .2. 2 with 4 points. Post 4 returns, El Barba. Backhand by Ben, a pass. El Barba scrambling, gets out there and turns to Rebote. Powerfully thrown. Ben backpedaling, stops it on the forehand. Delivers it back inside. That's well placed. And scoring. 6 points for Ben, the blue post 2. He has a possible game point. It to stop him. 06, Kubala. Kubala gets up to that serve, rips the backhand overhead. Ben left side of Bote, hooked up the middle. Kubala on the bounce, picks it off. Sidearm forehand. Here's Ben, set up in the middle of the court. Outside placement. Kubala has it in the middle again. Looking for the peak of the big bounce. That kicks off the sidewall, killed the speed. Ben handles at the 13 line. For a peak of his own, big bouncer. Kubala controls it. Here's Ben, set up at the 13 line. Looking for that bounce again. Kubala reaches up, pulls it in. Here's Ben at the 11 line. Delivers it to the outside. Kubala caught that one. Delivers it back inside again. Ben sets up at the 12 line on the hop, brings it in. Here's Kubala backhand now between the 9 and 10 lines. That one opens up and passing. Ben looking for another rebote. He missed it. Well played point. Game will continue here. Point 6. 6 with 2 points. Post 7, Iriando. Backhand by Iriando in the corner. Kubala pulls it in. Backhand, passing. Iriando left side rebote. Hooked out to the middle of the court. Kubala on the bounce. Picks it up. Sidearm forehand. That's right on the wall. What a pickup by Iriando up the wall. He's down with the ball. The scoop is missed. Point 7. Post 8 returns. Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, right up the middle. Chula scores for Tennessee. Point 8. Post 5 returns Flores. Tennessee left side rebote. Big bounce on the 2-wall. Flores controls it. Powerfully thrown back to the inside. Yeah, it was okay, yeah. It's well placed by Flores. Point 5. Possible game point here for the black shirt of post 5. Flores, he has 6 points. Stop him. It's Juice, white of post 3. Juice on the forehand, powerfully thrown. Taken in the air by Flores. There's the drop shot. Cutting back to the inside. Juice gets there. Stops it. Whips a 2-wall. Flores missed it. Point 3. Game will continue again. Everybody on the board here in our second game. Post 1 returns. Jedden. Jedden scooped it up. Sidearm forehand to the inside. Here's a rebote. Juice makes the save. That one scores. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Post 4 returns. El Barba. Backhand into the overhead screen and out of play. Point 3. The game is locked. 3 has 6 points. 2 has 6 points. Juice serves to Ben for the game. Underserve, point and game. Blue of post 2. Ben. 5 will serve to 3. This is a playoff for place and show point. Flores serves to Juice. Juice backhand from the inside, pulled in by Flores. Backhand just does clear, powerfully thrown. Juice just does get out there. He lays it up. Flores on the bounce, has it on the forehand, fires it inside where it scores. Post 5, Flores places, Juice. Post 3 shows. Unofficial order to finish for our second game, 2-5-3. Official results in just a moment. Game 2 is now official. Post 2, Ben with the win. Post 5, Flores taking second. Post 3, Juice coming in third. The daily double, 8-2. 23-60. Trifecta, 253, 221.80. The Quinella, 25, 39.40, and $2. On the two-team to win. Two-team, no, that's Ben. Two posts, we'll get you back 520. Up next, game number 3, which marks the start of today's High Five. To play the High Five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in the minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed each and every performance. We do have a couple of scratches here that will impact the High Five. Let's run through them quickly before we toss it to video here. Game 3, Post 1, scratch CRB. Replace CRB with Nicholas. Game 4 is Scratch Free. Game 5, Post 3, Scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Flores. The 3-team in game number 5 is now Flores and Manu. Game 6, Scratch Free. Moving on to Game 7, Post 8, Scratch CRB. Replace CRB with Bueno. The 8-team in Game 7 is now Bueno and Araz. Post time for game number 3. Start of the High Five, just 6 minutes. Good luck. Big backhand stays inside. Go Cherry. Again to the corner. That's going to stay inside, though. Carballo in position to make the rebote save. Aggressive play by Go Cherry. He has it. Low and hard with a forehand. One-handed scoop by Carballo.
Bote left side, diving save. What an effort by Anderluck to keep the point alive. There's the backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Inaki has it on the right side. The carom is in. Backhand by Kubala. Excellent catch by Bueno behind the 10 line. Rebote 2-all. Scores. Rebote left side by Gauchetti. Manu's there. Back to the inside. Gauchetti read it, stopped it, returns it. Costa. Wow. Wow. Benny from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Goes wall to wall. Robote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Scoop by Ikeda. Nice save by Douglas at the side wall. Naki steps up at the 4 line. What a catch by Douglas. Pika Karam. Oh my. Got him. One-handed grab by Julian on the left side. Here's the Robote. Robote 2-all. Cut off by Julian. Hard throw by Julian. Gaucheri's looking for a tough Robote. That's beautiful. To the inside. Manu, Robote left side with a light touch. Here's Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Robote forehand. Karam by Manu. Wow. Backhand by Douglas, thrown hard, caught by Gaucheri, who flips it back. Douglas gets there, puts it back inside. Robote comes out. Wow. Sorry, Matt. Nothing you can do about that one. Yeah.
Hey, folks, that top 10 there brings us under 1 minute until the start of game number 3. The start of the high five for today. That one scratch here, post 1, scratch CRB, replace CRB with Nicholas. With that, we are ready to begin game number 3, the start of the high five for today. Up first in serving, the right of post 1, substituting for CRB, we have Nicholas. Receiving the post 2, it's Julian. There's a serve by Nicholas. Game 3 has begun. Backhand, high and hard by Nicholas. On the wall, forehand Robote saved inside. Nicholas takes it in the air. Shoots a Costado right on the inside, where it scored. Nicholas on the board first. Here in our third game, that'll bring to the court white of post 3, Ikeda. Powerful forehand there by Ikeda into the corner. Robote played back inside. Ikeda keeps it on the forehand. faked the outside placement, drops it inside. There's Nicholas up the wall, down with the ball. Ikeda plays up the rebote. Here's Nicholas up at the 7 line. Powerful backhand just overhead, shooting off the back wall. Not a lot on it. Ikeda makes the save. Ooh, Nicholas, that forehand got away from him. That caught the rail just above the front wall. Out of play, point 3. Here's post 4. Spinner. Spinner opens up with the backhand. Ikeda. High and hard, center committed. Tipped it deep in the corner. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5. Anderluck. Anderluck has it on the forehand. Back to the inside. Ikeda with a flying catch. Anderluck tipped it. Point 3. Yellow post 6. Here's Manny. Forehander Bote, dropped at the feet of Manny, backing up, takes it on the right side. Karam, Ikeda with a good read, he stops it. Sidearm forehand, low and hard. Manny scooped it up. Forehander Bote dropped over the top. Manny juggled it. Juggling on the catch of Manny. Point 3. Here's post 7. Bueno. Beautiful rebote by Ikeda. 2 pass. Bueno. He does the same from the forehand. Nicely thrown. Lower and harder. Bueno picks it up on the forehand. Rifles it back inside. Ikeda's there. Outside placement. Bueno with a great read. He's there. Drop shot. What a shot by Bueno from the outside. That scores. Point 7. In to receive, rounding out the first round of plays. The purple shirt of post 8. Benny. Benny powers that one overhead. There's a rope. Bote, forehand, nicely thrown to the chick-chack. Beautiful rebote by Bueno, scoring point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points for the end of the game. Returning first, post 2, Julin. Bueno, sidearm forehand, pulled in by Julin up at the 10 line. Backhand, who that opened up. Bueno with a good read. He got there on the outside, turns to rebote. Julin, forehand played, high and hard, 2 pass. Bueno got to get out there. Just missed that rebote. Point 2. Post 1 returns, Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas into the corner. Forehand to Rebote, laid up. Costado, shot back to the inside. Just tipped. Point one. Nicholas with 3 points. It's post four, spinner. Spinner. Into the forehand, taken overhead. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Into the corner. Spinner comes back for it. Point one. Possible game point here for Nicholas. Right at post one and to stop him. Anderwalk. Forehander Bote. That's going to come up short. Point and game. Red of post one. Nicholas. 3 places. Keita will place. 7 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Forehand, scooped up there by Bueno. Bueno back to the inside with it, passing. Rebote, left side, back up the middle. Here's Bueno on the forehand. Karam. Julian gets there on the outside, stops it. Sidearm forehand back inside, will score. Julian, post 2. Will show. Unofficial order of finish for our 3rd game. 1-3-2. We'll get the official results in just a moment. Winning game 3, post 1, Nicholas. He substituted for CRB, taking 2nd, post 3, Keita coming in 3rd. Post 2, Julian. The Quinella 1-3, $28. The trifecta 1-3-2, $180.20. $2 on the 1 to win. Nicholas to win returns $19.20 out of the 1 post in game number 3. Quite the win price there for a guy that's cleaned up in these middle games. Up next, game number 4. Spectacular 7 scoring, another singles match. Post time for our 4th game. Just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that.
And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And we are back here 5 minutes from the start of game number 4. Let's take a look here while we have a moment. Some single stats. Had a look at the standings this morning. I'm going to put in some of these wins here. So Anderlecht out of the 8 post added another. There's Ben as well with the win, and now Nicholas. So including those couple of wins here for today. Look at the overall single standings here in these Pelota games. How about Nicholas flying up the standings? Cleaning up in these middle games and more than holding his own in those late games as well. That is his 13th win. He jumps into solo 6th place. CRB holding on to 5th, 14 wins. Douglas in 4th at 16. Gaucheri in 3rd place with 17 wins, and then tied at the top of our standings, Benny and Anderlecht. 18 wins for those two players. I mean, in my time here at Magic City, certainly the closest singles race we've had at this point this season. 8 players within 8 wins of first place. If we go down to 9 wins here, 11 players with 9 wins or better. 11 players within 9 wins of the lead. Just takes a good week or two and you're right back in the mix. That's going to take us all the way down to the final week here. The single standings, a little bit different than doubles. Single standings started in February. They will be kept through the end of our season, which will take us to December. So each singles win just count as one. We total that win column up. The person with the most at the end of the year will take home that top bonus prize, and we pay out the top 3 finishers. However, in the doubles, we have a couple doubles tournaments mixed throughout the season. Our first doubles tournament concluded just a few weeks ago. CRB and Manu, the champions. Jairo and Ben finished runner-up. This season of doubles, just a couple games thus far, but Jairo and Ben right back where they left off. 3 wins in 3 places in 7 games played. They have 6 top 2 finishes. Ikeda and Spinner and Flores and Manny tied for 2nd place with 2 wins. Two minutes until the start of game number 4, which is scratch free. Early pick 3 will end here in this 4th game, so those will pays. They are once again. We're ready to begin game number 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. 7 points with points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving. Red of post 1, we have Spinner. Receiving the blue post 2, Nicholas. There's a serve by Spinner. We begin game 4. One-handed catch tipped. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our 4th game. That'll bring the court. Way to post 3, Manny. Powerful backhand by Manny up the middle. Left side of Mote by Nicholas, dropped inside. Manny faked the carom. Nicholas runs under it. Sidearm forehand, low and hard. Scoop attempt missed. Point 2. Green to post 4. Here's Ben. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Nicholas out of the 7 line, turns to Rabote. Ben caught that one low. Faked the carom, dropped it inside. Nicholas there for the Rabote. Right at the feet of Ben. High bounce, controls it. Forehand over the top. Nicholas under the bridge. Nice save on the Rabote. Comes out. Here's Ben. Left side, Costado. Ooh, that is right on the inside on the wall, giving Nicholas a play at it, though. He turns to Rabote. Ben just missed it. Point 2. 2 with 3 points. Here's post 5, Kubala. Kubala takes that off the sidewall, lobs the backhand overhead to pass. Nicholas set up at the 8 line, lifts the Rabote up. On past Kubala, tough catch overhead. Nicholas takes another one off the sidewall. Low runner, Kubala switches from left to right. Couldn't control it. Point 2. 4 points for post 2, Nicholas. Here's Benny, yellow post 6. Then he rifles that backhand. Up and out. Nicholas, Rabote drops it over the top. Then he gonna look for that Rabote on the backhand. He turns it. Nicholas scoops it up. Shoots it back inside. Benny not falling for it. Runs under it. Forehand Rabote. Push back up the middle. This one's coming out. Benny. High bounce 2-wall. Nicholas controls it in the air. 2-wall return. Opens up and scores. Pink shirt to post 7. Here's Bueno. Juggling on the catch of Bueno, point 2. Six straight for Nicholas. He has a possible game point in to stop him. Post 8, Ikeda. High hard forehand just does clear the overhead screen. Nicholas back on the inside, lays it up. That's on the wall and tipped. Point and a perfect game with no other points on the board for Nicholas. Blue of post 2. Lengthy playoff here for second and third place. 1 first serves to 3. That ball floating on the wall. Manny pulls it in up at the 10 line. Backhand on the inside. Spinner committed. Caught that one-handed overhead. Rebote inside. Here's Spinner up on the forehand. Sidearm play inside. Manny looking for that rebote. Turns it up at the 10 line. Here's Spinner. Costado, 2-wall, 2 score. Well thrown by Spinner. 1 first on the board here in this playoff for second and third place. Here's post 4, Ben. Powerful backhand thrown by Ben to open it up. Spinner up at the 5 line. He's there to turn it. Ben, nice scoop on the forehand. Sidearm throw back to the inside, giving Spinner a play on the rebote. He digs it out. High bounce 2-wall. Takes Ben to the outside. Controls it. Shoots a 2-wall of his own. That opens up 2 score. Four with 2 points. Here's post 5, Kubala. Beautiful serve, backs Benny up beyond the 13 line. Backhand overhead. Here's Ben, left side rebote. The 2-wall scores for Ben. What a shot. 4 places, 1 showed. 2-4-1. Unofficial order of finish for our 4th game. Results in just a moment. Winning game for post 2, Nicholas. He had a perfect game. No other points on the board. Taking second, post 4. Ben coming in third, post 1. Spinner, 2-4-1. The official order of finish for our 4th game. The Quinella 2-4, $50.60. The trifecta 2-4-1, $183.80. Nicholas to win in this game only gets you back $5. The pick 3, 2-1-2, 3-3 numbers, $111.40. Up next, game number 5, first of 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time coming up in just about 7 minutes. We do have 1 scratch here in our 5th game before we toss it to video here. Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Flores. The 3 team is now Flores and Manu. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Rebote saved by Kubala. That's nice. Here's Benny. Rebote saved by Kubala. What a catch by Benny. Rebote forehand by Benny. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner over the top with a long carom. Benny reads it, stops it from the outside at the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Rebote left side. Iñaki makes the catch. Lozano to the inside. Scoop. Hard throw by Julian Rebote coming back out. Rebote saved by Manu. Julian aggressively from the forehand. Throws the carom. Stopped by Flores. Flores throws it to pass. What a catch by Julian. We'll take forehand by Ron. Nicholas saves their boats on the left side. It's midcourt. Gets out of the way nicely. Going hard to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. Douglas to the inside. Julian, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Scoop by Douglas. Forehand to the inside. What a catch by Aratz. Rebote forehand. Passing by Ikeda. Beautiful throw. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Looking to pass to the inside. What a beautiful catch.
And hard backhand passing Douglas, middle of the court. Side Rebote, big bouncer to the inside. What a scoop there by Jerry.
Douglas up the wall, down with the ball. There's the backhand. Coasty to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas.
And folks, those are the top 10 best catches last season right here at Magic City Pelota. We are down under 2 minutes until the start of our 5th game. Mention of these double standings, Jairo and Ben gotten off to a great start there up at the top. Caden Spinner. Flores and Manny tied for 2nd place. Their 2 wins. Yeah, Steve, See, that's interesting that you say that about that particular individual. His family is visiting from out of town today, and they are so I'm not sure. I know they're out of town guests, and perhaps they bet on him to finish in the top 3. So could be why there was a lot of money on that particular individual. His family supporting him today, but not sure. We all miss Paulie, Charles. Paulie, one of the best in the business. And I apologize for the lack of color commentary during the games, but I'll try to spice that up for you here as we begin some of these doubles and into the feature singles games. Again, we do have that one scratch here in game number 5. Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Flores. We are ready to begin game number 5. First of 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1. Anderluck and Nicholas receiving the blue of post 2. Team of Ikeda and Spinner. There's a serve. We begin. Ikeda picks a serve, shoots it high and hard to pass. Here's Robote. Forehand played back to the inside. Spinner caught that one low at the 9 line. He rips that backhand. That one coming out a long way. Anderluck back on the inside. Turns to Robote. Here's Nicholas backing up. Has it up on the forehand. He drops it over the top. Ikeda pulls it in. Backhand, high and hard. Nicholas backed up to the glass. Backhand, powerfully thrown by Ikeda. Here's Robote. That's coming out. Anderluck lays it up. Back to the inside. Here's Spinner. Sidearm forehand. Tries to get it to pass Nicholas. Ranging back. He pulls that in. Spinner down on the inside. Ikeda turns to Robote. Backhand. Caught off the side wall. Spinner has it in the backcourt. He lobs this one. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Big bouncer. Nicholas caught under the bridge. Digs it out again. Ikeda up in the front court. Takes it on the forehand. Shoots it inside. Scoop by Nicholas. High Costado. 2-wall. Takes Spinner to the outside. He runs under it. Spinner drops it over the top. Nicholas on the left side. Scoops it up. Big backhand follows. This is Robote cutting back to the inside. Ikeda turns it. Nicholas left side Robote. High and hard. That's the outside again. Spinner gets there. Oh, the carom got away from him. That kicked up into the overhead screen and out of play. What a point to start it off. Point to the 1. 1 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts at post 3. Substituting for Cool Fitness, we have Flores in the front court, Manu in the back. Forehand Robote by Anderluck, wall to wall, beautifully thrown. Manu, left side Robote. Oh, that caught the corner. Nicholas has it on the outside, powerfully thrown back inside. Manu, Robote, just lays it up, puts it above the pad. Anderluck on the left side, there's a big backhand. Flores is at Robote with a big bounce towards the inside. Good control by Nicholas. Shoots it back inside. There's a scoop by Manu. Low running backhand, stopped in the air. Nicholas runs under it. Powerful return, high and hard. This one's out. Robote left side, drop back up the middle. Nicholas, forehand, just powers that one. Wall to wall, cutting back to the inside. Good save by Flores, just does clear. Nicholas, there's a drop shot, soft touch on the 2-wall. Flores just does get up there. Forehand return overhead. Anderluck, good recovery. He digs out that Robote. Nicholas into the backcourt again. Anderluck back up front, sidearm forehand, tipped. What a well-played point. Point 3. Three team with a point. Here's post 4. Juice and Go Sherry. Low runner by Manu. Gaucheri steps up, pulls it in. Powerful back in again, a little higher. Stop. Juice digs out the rebote. There's Manu charging up the middle. Has it on the forehand, just going to pass with it. Back on the inside. Here's Gaucheri out to the rebote. Hooks it outside. Oh, Manu just did get there. High hard play on the forehand. 3 walls on the outside. Both players there. That comes up short. Point 3. Three with 2 points. Here's the 5 team, Douglas and Albarba. Serve miss, point 3. 3 with 3 points. Here's post 6, the yellow shirts, Jedden and Benny. Nice scoop there by Manu, deep into the backcourt, lobs that one, right on the wall. Jedden has to come back for it, just does lay it up. Flores on the bounce, shoots the outside placement. Jedden scooped it up on the left side. There's a big backhand. Manu trying to get out there. He returns probably the nastiest 2-wall we've ever seen. Oh my. What a shot by Manu. And that's Flores' celebration, too. Point 3. What a shot. Bueno picks the serve, throws the splitter. Manu stops it on the outside. Sidearm forehand back in there. Kubala, great body control, makes the catch. Manu has to come back for it, just does lay it up. Here's Bueno on the left side. Backhand, high and hard, passing. Manu out in position, up to the 7-line. Rebote to the outside, stopped in the air by Bueno. Karam return, opens up and kicks off the court. 5 points for the 3 team. In a receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirts, post 8. Julian and Iriando. Backhand right on the wall, pulled in by Manu. What a catch, he powers that backhand. That's out, shooting out. Rebote laid up by Julian. Manu, 2-wall. Oh, Julian just does get there on the forehand. The Karam return, split him, and scored. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return. Post 2, Ikeda and Spinner. Julian has that one up overhead, powers it back on the inside. Spinner picks it up. Julian calls him off. Rebote on the back end, laid up high. Ikeda runs under it. Pass with that forehand, drops between the players. Julian saves another one. Ikeda got there in the air. Forehand, low and hard to the inside. It's tipped. Point 2. 2 team with 2 points. Here's post 1, Anderluck and Nicholas. backhand to the inside, stopped by Spinner. Spinner rips this backhand wall to wall. Forehand to Bote, stopped in the air by Spinner up at the 11 line. He bombs the backhand. Nicholas stepped up, picks it up on the bounce. Nice scoop. Rifles the backhand up and out. Ikeda turns Zerbote on the backhand. Nicholas has it off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Stopped by Spinner. Spinner drops that forehand over the top, right at the feet of Nicholas. Stays in position. There's Zerbote. Ikeda has it up overhead. Backhand towards the outside. Nicholas just did get there. Ikeda, though, positions himself. Takes it in the air. Drops it over the top. Nicholas backpedaling. Drops it again. Ikeda still there to cut it off. Backhand to the outside. Nicholas with a good read. Runs under it. Sidearm forehand. Spinner all alone in the corner. He's going to let that come out. Ikeda makes the save just above the pad. Beautiful backhand by Anderluck. Rifled. That's coming out. Ikeda turns Zerbote low and hard. Nicholas picks it up. Powerful backhand again. Spinner letting that come out. Shooting off the back wall. Ikeda turns another. Left side Zerbote. Dropped at the feet. Spinner couldn't get there. Ikeda. Spinning save on the Zerbote. There's another backhand that's coming out. Ikeda up at the 6 line, turns it. That one caught off the sidewall. Nicholas keeps the pressure on, powers it down at the feet of Spinner. Ikeda comes back for another save. Big backhand by Nicholas. Takes Ikeda up to the 3 line, a drop shot. Anderluck with plenty of time gets there. Outside placement, scores. Well played point, one team. Gets it, their 3rd point. Here's post 4, back to receive, Juice. And go Sherry. Here's Nicholas, has it up at the 10 line. He launches this one wall to wall. What a play there by Juice. Anderluck just did get there before the second bounce. Lost his footing. Juice stayed with it. Here's Gosherry on the move. The split placement. Zerbote 2 wall scores. Point 4. 4 team on the board with 2 points. Post 5 returns Douglas and El Barba. There's backhand by El Barba. Gosherry has it up on the forehand. Powers it back to the inside. Good top by El Barba. Costado back to the inside. What a pickup by El Barba. That was right on the wall. Outside placement. Scores. Nice shot by El Barba. 5 team is on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6, Jen and Benny. Benny, backhand. That one's coming out. Douglas calls him off. Powerful return on the Zerbote. Benny couldn't get there in the air. Plays the Zerbote on the back end. Douglas has that one. Shoots the split placement. Benny with the scoop. Carom by Benny. Scores. Point 6. 6 team on the board. Here's post 7. Wano and Kubala. Big backhand, passing Benny. Jedden there for the Zerbote. Good control back to Kubala. Benny on the right side, sidearm play. Let's get it to cross. There's Bueno sliding in, cut it off at the 9 line. Here's Benny. Right back up the middle. Kubala stops it in the air. Sidearm play. There's Jedden. No play for him. Goes back to Benny. Benny into the corner, makes that catch. Here's Bueno back on the inside. Powerful backhand, that's coming out. Forehand Rebote inside. Kubala backpedaling. Bueno, that one died off the back wall. Rebote's into the pad. Pad is bad. 0.6, 16 with 4 points, but returning with a possible game point. White shirts post 3, Flores and Manu. Forehand Rebote by Jedden, turned high and hard. Flying catch there by Manu at the 11 line. Big backhand follows. Jedden alone for the Rebote, turns it again back to the inside. Benny up on the forehand. Sidearm play, Manu. Let that one pass again, takes out a third. Benny on the bounce. High, hard forehand to pass. Manu backpedals into position. Split placement, tipped. Point and game. White shirts a post 3, Flores and Manu. No playoff here. 6 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 3-6-1. Winning game 5, post 3, Flores and Manu. He substituted for Cool Fitness. Taking second, post 6, Jedden and Benny. Coming in third, post 1, Andelic and Nicholas. The $2 quinoa, 3-6, 42-20. The trifecta, 3-6-1, 3-12-60. $2 on the 3-team to win will get you back $16.40. Up next, game number 6, the start of the feature singles games in this afternoon's performance. Game 6, spectacular 7 scoring. And post time coming your way in just about 7 minutes.
Here's a backhand by Manu. What a catch by Aratz. Julian's there. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. That was beautiful. There's the backhand by Douglas. Scoop by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Rebote forehand. Catch by Gaucheri. Scoop by Ikeda. scoop by Carballo. Left side, Rebote. Catch by Nicholas. Hard to the inside, caught by Julian in the air. Fine catch. What a scoop by Nicholas. Forehand to the inside. Bote saved by Julian. Nice play. Kata up the wall, down with the ball. Carballo from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. What a scoop by Gaucheri. That was beautiful. Hooked, caught by Manu. Rifled by Manu, caught by Carballo. Carballo from the Costado, caught by Manu. Manu to the inside, Carballo on the run. Ay, 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 that ball's in play. Get up if you can. By Manu at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas, 2 pass. Rebote left side, 2-all opens wide. Stop by Douglas. That is a quick release.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down just under 2 minutes until the start of game number 6. Game 6 here is scratch free. Good news here. Look at the win disparity here in this 6th game. Gaucheri and Douglas, 9 wins for Douglas, 8 for Gaucheri. At least double the next closest competitors. You have Manu there with 4 wins in this game. Nicholas as well. Jairo doing pretty well. I mean, his in-the-money numbers this season are just incredible. Led by his 21 show finishes. 21 third-place finishes. The most of any one stat in this season. Wins, places, or shows. Jairo's 21 shows are the most. 18 wins for Benny and Anderlecht. They are tied at the top of that all-important win column. Some folks with a number of places as well. I think CRB has about 12 places. Benny up there as well. But 21 shows for Jairo. Just incredible. And playing a lot these late games as well. Good person to put in some of those trifecta bets. Less than a minute to go until game number 6. Again, scratch free in this game. With that, we are ready to begin game number 6, Spectacular 7 scoring. We're up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving the red of post 1. Gaucheri receiving the blue of post 2. Arat. There's a serve. We begin. Backhand there by Gaucheri towards the inside. Aratz, Rebote, high off the front wall. Gaucheri runs under it. Shoots a 2-wall to score. Point one. One first up on the board here in our 6th game that'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Douglas. Douglas pulls that serve in. Powerful backhand. Comes shooting off the back wall. Rebote saved inside. Douglas get there in the air. Plays Rebote on the backhand. The 2-wall snap to score. Point 3. Post 4. Inaki. Forehand Rebote by Douglas. Inaki has that one in the air. Sidearm play to the inside. Douglas stops it. Backhand. Forehand dropped over the top. Douglas is there for the Rebote. Back on the inside. Inaki's 2-wall is too low. Point 3. Here's post 5 in receive. Manu. Manu shoots that one inside. Nice scoop there by Douglas. Backhand. Manu set up at the 8 line. Rebote turned high this time. Douglas couldn't get there in the air. Looks for the Rebote. Saves it inside. Manu, that one right on the wall, running with it. Big bounce on the carom. Douglas, carom return. Ooh, he's wide. That lands out. Point 5. 5 with the point. Here's post 6, Nicholas. Forehand Rebote to the outside. Manu with a good head start. He got there. High hard 3-wall play of Nicholas right there. Shoots it back to the inside. Manu's got a play on it. Comes up short. Point 6. Here's post 7. Jairo. Jairo opens up with the backhand. It's a forehand Rebote. On the bounce, up at the 9 line. Sidearm play to the inside. Oh, the scoop by Nicholas. Jairo comes back for that one, lays it up. Nicholas runs under it, has it up at the 7 line. Blasts the forehand. A catch by Jairo. Scoop it right off the side wall. Forehand Rebote caught right there up at the 8 line. Backhand, lobbed overhead to pass. Nicholas Rebote caught the corner, stayed inside where it's tipped. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 8, rounding out the first round of play, Julin. Sidearm forehand. Take it in the air. There's a nice catch by Nicholas. He rifles this one. Shooting off the back wall. Saved by Julian. Tough save. Costado to the inside. Just above the pad and scoring. Well thrown. 3 straight points for Nicholas. Yellow post 6. That'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Arats. Nicholas has to come back for that rebote, puts it up the middle. Rats on the hop, shoots it inside. Nicholas not going to get back there. Nice throw, point 2. Rats on the board here in our 6th game with 2 points. Post 1 returns, go Sherry. Backhand into the corner. Rats left side rebote, back to the inside. High scoop. There's the backhand. Not a lot on that rebote. Hooked. Point 1. 1 with 3 points. Post 4 returns, Inaki. Bote, taken off the sidewall. Inaki shoots to Costado. Back to the inside. Goes Sherry up the wall. Down with the ball. Beautiful catch. Oh, Rabote to wall to score. Beautiful shot by Inaki. Point 4 forward with 2 points. Post 3 returns. Douglas. Ooh, that one tipped. Point 3. Post 5, Manu returns. Flying catch by Manu, has it up at the 10 line, lobs the backhand back into the corner. Forehand Bote towards the inside, there's Manu. Backhand. Manu pulls that one in, lobs the backhand up again, right on the wall. Douglas set up at the 8 line, moves that one towards the outside. Manu on the bounce. Shoots a 2-wall. Wow. 2 score. Point 5. Post 7 returns, Hyro. Left side Bote back inside, powerfully thrown, and scoring. Manu has 5 points and a possible game point. And to stop him, purple at post 8, Julian. Rabote back inside, jeweling up the wall. Beautiful catch. Backhand low runner, stopped on the left side by Manu. Forehand Rabote, low and hard. Manu scoops it up. Backhand played up at the 9 line. That's tipped. Point and game. Black shirt at post 5, Manu. 3 places, 6 serves to 1. This will be a playoff for Show Point. Gaucheri, 2-wall, snap to score. Beautiful shot by Gaucheri. 1 shows. 5-3-1. Unofficial order to finish for our 6th game. Prices in just a moment. Five 3-1 is now official for our 6th game. Post 5, Manu with the win. Look at that win price. Manu paying $40 to win. Understand it's out of the 5 post, but that guy this week. And it's 61. I didn't even look at the place column. Oh my. 61 to place. The Quinella 3-5. 3-5 is 24-20. The trifecta 5-3-1, 136 even. Up next, folks, game number 7, second and final doubles game in this afternoon's performance. 1 scratch here, post 8, scratch CRB to replace him with 1-0. Post time for game number 7, 6 minutes. Good luck.
Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Rotate forehand. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Julian reads it, stops it, returns it from the right side. That is a tough rebote that Douglas just made. This one goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Costi to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Rotate forehand by Carballo, showing control. Scoop by Anderluck. Rotate left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand rebote goes wall to wall rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult rebote, 2-all, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a rebote by Manu. Catch. Karam. Stopped by Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside, makes the diving save. It's a 2-all. That will score. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the rebote. Carballo, one-handed save. Wow.
Folks, that top 10 takes us right up to the start of game number 7. We're ready to begin our 7th game, second and final doubles game in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving, the red of post 1, team of Jedden and Benny. Receiving in the blue of post 2, team of Hyro and Ben. There's the serve. Our doubles game has begun. Catch by Benny, back to the inside. Here's Jairo. Launches this one up and out. Jedden, Robote, missed. Point two. 2 first up on the board. Here in our 7th game, that'll bring to the court the white shirts. Post 3, Inaki and Tennessee. There's a backhand to the inside, forehand Robote, saved by Jairo. Catch overhead by Inaki. Shoots it back inside. Ben got there before the second bounce. Inaki back there, cuts it off. Lobs a backhand up overhead. Ben letting that one come out. Jairo's there for Robote, powerfully thrown back over the top. Costado, shot back inside. Ben not there front ways, tries to dig it out, but that came out low. Point 3. Here's post 4, Julin and Iriando. Backhand to the inside. That one dropping for Tennessee. Pulls it in. Powerful return. Wall to wall. Forehand Robote kicking up. Tennessee got there in the air. Has it on the forehand. Sidearm play back inside. Catch by Julin. Tennessee on the bounce. Backhand laid up at the 11 line. Kicking up and out. Back up the middle. Julin for Robote. Shot back inside. Tennessee's there. Ball tipped. Point 3. 3 team with 2 points. It's post 5, the black shirts, Anderluck and Nicholas. Tennessee stops that overhead. Backhand, low runner. Nicholas pulling it in. Low runner there by Tennessee. Anderluck crouching down, holds that one in the air. Backhand to pass. Forehand Robote stays to the inside. Anderluck cuts it off. Backhand. Anderluck, that backhand, stays inside. Inaki calls him off. Plays Robote from the 10 line. It's back to Nicholas. Robote left side, Inaki with a big bounce. Shoots that to the inside. Nicholas goes up for it. Sidearm forehand, caught overhead and dropped. Point 5. 5 with a point. There's post 6, Flores and Manny. Nicholas sidearm forehand, stopped in the air by Manny. There's a backhand by Manny, kicking up. There's a nice catch by Nicholas. Beautiful backhand there by Manny. Here's Robote, forehand, laid up by Anderluck. Left side Robote, that's a 2-all. Anderluck positioned himself on the outside, powers that forehand, 3-wall play. Manny set up in perfect position. He makes a save. Nicholas in the middle of the court. Sidearm forehand, stopped on the bounce. Manny scooped it up. Bombs the backhand up overhead and out. Here's Robote for Anderluck. He saves it inside. Nicholas up overhead. Beautiful catch. He launches that backhand. Flores all alone for it. That's on the wall and into the pad. 0.5. Post 7 in to receive. Douglas and Albarba. Robote coming to Douglas. Forehand save right to Anderluck. Sidearm forehand back to the inside. Albarba scooped it up deep in the backcourt. Nicholas on the forehand, kicking off the sidewall. Beautiful catch by Albarba. That one opens up. Anderluck has it in the middle of the court. Sidearm play. Douglas tipped ball. 0.5. 3 points for the 5 team. In to receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirts at post 8. Substituting for CRB, we have Bueno. And there's Aratz in the backcourt. Aratz ranging back, takes that one in the air. Backhand, caught by Nicholas. He's up at the 7 line. He rips this one. Oh, Aratz, no fear. What a catcher in the backcourt. Backhand 2-wall, stopped in the air. Anderluck powers that forehand. That's up. 3-wall play. Bueno in the middle of the court. He's set up to turn that rebote back on the wall for Nicholas. Nicholas just does clear the overhead screen. That backhand takes Bueno to the 3-line, returns it low and hard to score. 0.8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Jed and Benny. Backhand 2-wall, stopped on the bounce. Jedden scooped it up. Sidearm forehand. Aratz switches from left to right. Benny drops that over the top. Aratz backs up, takes it on the forehand. Big bounce. Benny controls it up at the 8 line. Sidearm throw back inside. Aratz running around it. He plays the rebote with a big bounce. Benny with time, sets up at the 11, pulls that in. Powerful backhand, stepped in the air. Here's Aratz. A backhand 2-wall comes out to the forehand of Benny now. Powers it inside. Bueno there to cut it off. Forehand of Bote. Bueno able to get that over both players to pass. Benny's there. His save right on the wall is tipped. Point 1. One team with 2 points. Blue shirts post 2 return, Jairo and Ben. Left side of Bote there by Benny. Jairo on the bounce, picks it up. There's a backhand. Launch. Shooting out. Jedden makes a save up at the 6 line. Jairo keeps the pressure on, cuts off another big backhand. Jedden's got to get there for another Bote up at the 3 line. Turns it powerfully, low and hard. Jairo scrambling. He's there. Benny low runner. Ben pulls that off the sidewall. Low runner by Ben. Benny chooses the rebote. That ate him up. Comes out low. And into the pad. 0.2. Green to post 4. Julian and Iriondo return. Iriando, nice play deep into the backcourt. There's a backhand to the inside. Ben cuts it off. Nice catch. Puts that right on the wall. Pulled in by Iriando. Left side Robote. Point 4. Post 3 returns, Inaki in Tennessee. Inaki, there's a drop shot. Oh, with time, Julian got up there before the second bounce. Good range. Tennessee up on the forehand. Sidearm play. Stopped in the air. Here's Julian. Tennessee, they're on the left side. Backhand. That one opens up. Iriando pulls it in. Left side Robote. Iriando. But the 12 line launches that backhand. Stopped in the air by Tennessee. Robote missed. Point 3. Three with 4 points. Here's post 6. Flores and Manny. Forehand Robote, backed up the middle. Here's Manny, drops it over the top. Tennessee, ooh, that kicked up and out. Inaki back in there to make the save. Manny up for it, comes down with it at the 10 line. Same spot, same play. That Robote comes up a little shorter into the pad. The pad is bad, point 6. 16 with 2 points. Suppose 7 returns, Douglas and El Barba. Douglas cuts it off. There's a big backhand by Douglas. Comes shooting out. Manny backpedals. He's up there at about the 2 line. Delivers it back inside for El Barba. Left side Robote. El Barba going up. A beautiful catch. Backhand to pass. Douglas there to cut it off at the 7. Backhand launched. Flores got to get in there. Robote missed. 17 on the board. Post 5 returns. Anderluck and Nicholas. Nice catch by El Barba. Backhand sticks inside. Nicholas pulls it off the side wall. Forehand Robote. Here's Nicholas. Has it up at the 10 line. Backhand. Here's Nicholas. Sidearm forehand. Up and passing. Douglas in position up at the 5 line. Turns to Robote. Kicks out to Anderluck. Has it on the forehand. Sidearm throw inside. Douglas. Early call. He lays up the Robote. Kicks off the sidewall, floating up at the 9 line. Low runner inside. Douglas early call again. Robote once more. Nicholas backing up on the bounce. Shoots it back inside. No play for Douglas. El Barba handles. Beautiful catch by El Barba. Up overhead. There's a backhand inside. Nicholas on the left side. Launches this one up and out. Douglas, Robote up at the 7. Turns it inside. Nicholas pulls it in. Douglas there at the 8. Launches this one. Backhand. Stopped in the air. Nicholas up the 12 line. Higher and harder. On the bounce, the scoop is missed. Point 7. 17 with 4 points. It's post 8. Bueno and Arats. Robote here for Bueno, right on the wall. That comes up short. 0.7. 7 with 6 points. Team has a possible game point. And to stop them, the one team, Jedden and Benny. Big backhand by Benny to open it up. Douglas, there's Robote. Puts it at the feet. Benny going to run around it. What a nice save by Benny. Douglas able to cut it off. Backhand. That one comes shooting out. Jedden all alone for the Robote. Turns it back inside. Here's Douglas. Shooting back on the inside. He pulls it in. Powerful backhand. And Robote escapes up to the overhead screen. Point and game. Pink shirts of Post 7, Douglas and El Barba. 3 places. 2 will serve to 5. This is a playoff for Show Point. 3rd place. Nicholas has that one beyond the 13. He goes over the top on the forehand, then picks it up. Right on the wall, Nicholas pulls it in. There's a nice backhand. Stopped in the air by Ben. Nicholas not going to let anything come out. Beautiful catch, backhand again, kicking up and out. Robote, forehand, save back up the middle. Nicholas couldn't get there. Anderluck comes up short. Post 2, Iro and Ben. Show. Unofficial order of finish for our 7th game, 7-3-2. Get the official results in just a moment. The results there for Game 7 are official 7-3-2, Post 7. Douglas and Albarba with the win. Their first win of this tournament, taking second, Post 3. Inaki and Tennessee coming in third, Post 2. Hyro and Bend, the high five, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 3 of 5 numbers, returns 2360. Carryover growing there, just over $1,000 at the moment. The 7 team to win will get you back $2740. The 7 team to place and show, not a bad return either. The Quinella 3-7, 110.40. The trifecta 7-3-2, 524.80. Up next, today's 8th and final game. Spectacular 7 scoring. We'll close out this Pelota performance. Also close out the week here at Magic City. Don't forget, we return on Friday evening with the Spring 23 Battle Court Championship beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Post time for Game 8. 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highline Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8. Just about 4 minutes away. Don't forget about that Battle Court Championship. That will be the next time we are in action here at Magic City. 7 p.m. Eastern start time for our Spring 23 Championship. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers earned their way into that championship with their 3-0 sweep over the Renegades last night in the inaugural playoff day in Battle Court. We did play out all 5 matches. The Chargers won the first 3, which locked up their spot in the playoffs. Renegades ended up winning the next 2. So Chargers winning 3 of 5 matches. That's good enough to earn their spot in the championship. The matches and match order for the championship this Friday will be as follows. We will begin with the top-ranked doubles matchup between Inaki and Nicholas and Zuleika and Benny, followed by the second-ranked doubles matchup, Ikeda and Julian of the Warriors against Iturbide and Spinner of the Chargers. Then third-ranked doubles, Bueno and Nicholas of the Warriors take on Zuleika and Iriando, followed by Inaki and Rock against Iturbide and Iriando. In the 5th and final match will be Bueno and Julian against Williams and Benny. So as the higher-ranked team in the regular season, the Warriors got to choose which of the 6 doubles matches they do not get to play, so they chose to remove their 6th-ranked matchup. That would have been Ikeda and Rock against Williams and Spinner. That one has been removed. 5 matches in that order, as he just said, will be the Spring 23 Battle Court Championship. Again, Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't make it in here live to check it out, go over to watchhighlight.com, ESPN3. You can download the Highlight app, have it right on your phone to enjoy that championship. Our schedule of Pelota will remain the same through about the end of June. I think the 27th of June is a Tuesday. That's, I think, the last day we are scheduled to play Pelota. And then we'll take the summer months of July and August off. There will be some tournaments in August, but there will not be any Battle Court or Pelota, just some tournaments in August. And then when we return in September with Pelota and Battle Court, that will take us through December and up to almost Christmas and New Year, and then we'll be into 2024. Yeah, it's JBTV. That I will say, that was my first find that I did right, so that has been handled. You know, it's one of those things I don't really know. When Stu's not here, you still gotta keep it together and gotta be professional at all times. And so we got JR to sign that fine, and has been posted. I feel like Stu. I got the Chief Curmudgeon sign right in front of me. I just got to switch the name from Stu Nyman to Andrew Bleckman today. Lots of practice in July, Steve. Absolutely right. Let's begin Game 8. We are ready to begin our 8th and final game in this afternoon's performance. Game 8, spectacular 7 scoring. Serving, right at post 1. Ooh, Nicholas. Wow, post 1. Right at post 2. Arat. Blue of post 2. Arat. There's a serve. We begin our 8th and final game. Rebote to the inside. Nice scoop by Arat. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand. That kicked up into the overhead screen and out of play. Point 2. 2 first up on the board. I'll bring to the court. White to post 3. Manu. Rotz takes it up at the 9 line. Backhand overhead. Manu looking for that rebote. 2-wall from the inside. Comes up just short into the pad. Point 2. Two with 2 points. Here's post 4. Go Sherry. There's a backhand towards the inside. Pass goes Sherry. Rebote. Philo stopped on the outside. Aratz, that 2-wall return opened up too wide. And out. Point 4. 4 on the board with a point. Here's post 5, Hyro. Point 4. Here's post 6, Douglas. Douglas, there's a 2-wall. Stopped by Sherry, flying on the outside. His return, inside, scores. Point 4. 3 points for Sherry. Brings out the pick to post 7. Inaki. Inaki opens up with the backhand overhead. Here's Robote. Left side. Came out low. Point 7. Here's post 8. Rounding out the first round of play. Number 60, Manny. Big forehand by Inaki, 3-wall play. Manny, that caught the corner, opens up as a 2-wall. Inaki at Karam scores. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Nicholas. Not a lot on that. Robote. Inaki digs it out. Nicholas, tough scoop. Costano shot back to the inside. Inaki running with it. He's there to dig it out. Nicholas again backpedaling, picks it up on the bounce. Sidearm forehand inside. Scores. Point 1. Post 3, back to receive. Here's Manu. Bote laid up. Manu in the middle of the court, has it on the forehand. His Karam blasted in to score. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 2, returning, Arantz. Left side Robote there by Manu. That's right on the wall. Tough save for Rotz. Manu on the hop, back on the inside. And a forehand pass. Robote left side, that opens up as a 2-wall. Manu keeps it on the forehand. Sidearm play back inside. Rotz there to scoop it up. Forehand, Karam Robote is just wide. That is out. Point 2. Post 5 returns, Hyro. Left side Robote, 2-wall, stopped by Hyro. Hyro, big forehand return, 3-wall play, scores. Post 6 returns, Douglas. Hard serve, Douglas handles. Backhand, open it up, right on the wall. That one comes shooting out. Saved by Hyro. Bote on the wall, kicking up. Beautiful catch. Nice control. There's the backhand. Outside placement. Douglas. High scoop. 2-wall. Off the rebote. Scores. A shot by Douglas. 0.6. 6 with 2 points. 4 returns. 3 points. Bote left side. Yoshiri has it in the middle of the court. 2-wall. Soft touch. Scores. 5 points for Yoshiri. He has a possible game point. And to stop him, it's post 8. Manny. Forehand Bote sticks inside. Manny up at the 7 line on the forehand, delivers it low and hard. Sherry back in there to scoop it up. Forehand Bote kicks off the sidewall. Sherry's got it. Shoots it back inside, just out of reach of Manny, where it scores for the win. Point and game. Arena post 4, Sherry. 2 places. We have a 5-way playoff for third place. 7 first serves to 1. 7, 1, 3, 5, and 6 remain in the playoff. Inaki there on the inside. Backhand a pass. Nicholas, left side of Bote. Right at the feet. Inaki got there. Puts it inside. Nicholas, one-handed scoop. There's the backhand. Left side of Bote there by Inaki. Nice bounce back inside. Here's Nicholas. Not a lot on that Rebote. Inaki comes back, lays it up. That kicks to the outside. Nicholas, powerful throw back over the top. Inaki, another Rebote. Another nice diving save. 2-wall is too low. 0.7. Here's post 3, Manu. Backhand there by Manu. Comes shooting out. Inaki just lays it up. Manu runs under it. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. That one's coming out. Forehand. Save by Inaki. Manu. 2-wall. Too low. Possible show point here for Inaki. Post 7. To stop him, Hyro. Forehand Rebote, back to the forehand of Hyro. Hopefully back over the top. There's Inaki to scoop it up. Offside of Bote for Inaki to the inside where it scores. 7 shows. Unofficial order of finish for our 8th and final game, 4-2-7. Official results in just a moment. .427 is now official. Quinella 2-4, 31-40. The trifecta 427, 284 even. That was on the 4 to win. Goes Sherry to win. Will get you back 1460. The late pick 3, $1, 5743. 3 numbers 461.60. The Mighty Ocho 821, 235, 74. 4 of 8 numbers returns 580. Thank you guys for bearing with me on this Tuesday. We will be back in action on Friday with the Spring 23 Battle Court Championship. Lifestyle Miami Chargers take on the Wall Warriors for the crown of Spring 23 champion. Then we'll return with Pelota on Sunday. We're open to the public. 1:30 p.m. start time for that Sunday performance. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this edition of Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us again. Be back here on Friday for that Battle Court Championship beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good week, everybody. Take care.